Morning Gamer, it is Monday, November 16th, 2020. Thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show. We are with you for a total of 3 hours, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. I am Ryan. Sean is on vacation. That was always my favorite line from, like, traditional local news. It is, we welcome you in to Channel 7 News at 5. I'm Anchorman Steve. Betsy is on vacation. Sean's on vacation. He is enjoying a very social distance and safe trip to the beach. And wow, my phone is just going nuts. Settle down. Settle down. So he will be back tomorrow for at least our first hour of the show. We're excited. We got a couple interviews I'll tell you about here in just a little bit. This day in gaming history, birthday is coming up in just a little bit on Gaming Morning Show. We will have a version of Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, because that is what Sean's responsible for, and I'm no hashtag video game expert. I don't know what to tell you. I could probably like stumble into some video game news and push some buttons and pretend that I have any idea what I'm talking about, but I don't. So yeah, stay tuned for that. It's coming up halfway through this hour. Like I said, we're with you 6 to 9 a.m. We have some news coming up about Mac Minis, and we're going to tell you about Samsung's gaming monitors, and there's some information about Suicide Squad. So we got some movie news coming up for you as well. Coming up at 7:25 a.m. this morning, we're going to talk to a college reporter, writes for Columbia College and the Columbia College Chronicle, and we've tweeted this out a couple of times. Matusz Janek will join us, and pretty excited about this one because Janek profiled a space called Chicago Game Space, and it looks like, just based on the either the drawings or the photos, I can't remember which I've seen. I think I've seen both. It looks like a really neat combination of like museum and arcade. And maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly what they're going for. But it is really fun looking. And I bring that up because every Halloween, Sean and I and a couple of our buddies go to this place locally called the Coin Jam. And it is a beercade. And I know that it's not the only beercade that's out there. But like that idea, when it first started kind of becoming, reality, they started to have those kind of places out in the world. Like, that was super cool. And then to take kind of a step further and say, hey, not only are we going to have this thing, but we're going to make it an educational experience for those who are interested in history of video games, but have some playability to it, because, I mean, video games are kind of playable. I mean, that's one of the hardest teases in all of toys, right? Is like, here's this video game. The way that you're going to get the most out of it is by being able to interact with it, but you don't get to, right? And it seems like the combination for Chicago Game Space is one where you get a chance to do a little bit of both. Now, I could completely have no idea what I'm talking about. Matusz will tell us, coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific Time today. Also, tomorrow we'll talk to Carol about a mental health charity stream that she has coming up soon. So we'll tell you about that throughout the course of the show. But Matusz Janek joins us at 7:25 a.m. Pacific Time today. Yesterday, remembered that sports are in fact dumb. So when the Broncos lose, it's a bad day. Okay. My definition of fanhood is one where you're emotionally affected by the outcome of games. But when you lose to the Raiders, it's a really bad day. When you lose to the Raiders really badly, it's a really, really bad day. So sports are super dumb this morning. Oh my gosh, the Broncos got destroyed on Sunday. We will have sports coming up later in the 7 o'clock hour, but man, just a brutal game. At no point did I expect the Broncos to win after the Raiders went up 13-6. And when they went up 20-6, then I was obviously like very disheartened. But when it's 13-6, you're usually looking at a game going like, there's a chance. And the Broncos have done some stupid stuff, like waiting till the fourth quarter to get Drew Lock going. And I don't know if that's on Drew or the coaching staff or what. But man, I had nothing in terms of that feeling yesterday. I was like, this is not going well, and we're going to lose. So that sucks. Sports are the best and worst thing ever in the nonsensical world, because they really don't matter at the end of the day. And that's actually one thing that I love about sports, is they don't matter. If sports don't happen, it's okay. But I really like them when they are able to happen, except when we lose to the Raiders by like 21 points. All right, so that's what I have for you in terms of how my weekend went. I will say this: I was 37-12. I said 21 points. I'm like, I don't think that's right. It was worse than that. I do have to give my wife credit too. She had a friend who told us about another person in the neighborhood who was having a surgery. I think husband was having a surgery, and so another friend in the neighborhood organized a meal train. And so if you've never done a meal train before, my understanding is this is where different people sign up for different slots to help cook or provide food for those when it's very difficult for them to do that themselves. And so my wife signed up. Her day was yesterday, and she has found this French bread recipe that she's pretty stoked about. We've had it once. It's really good. But I like a lot of bread, so I'm not going to tell you, it's a 5-star bread, because I don't really know how to differentiate stars from one bread to the next. I just know I put it in my mouth and it tastes good. But the person that she cooked for wrote her yesterday and said, "Oh my gosh, if I don't get your bread recipe, my husband is going to leave me for you and your bread recipe." So my wife's love language is certainly acts of service. She loves being able to do stuff for other people. And so to get that message from this person that she made food for is pretty amazing for her. So I'm really happy that she did that. Helped take care of somebody who needed some help, but then also was able to get a response that kind of lives in her love language world. That's kind of cool. So that's what my wife did yesterday. She's just really solid. She's best at baking. That's her favorite thing that she gets to do. But cooking makes her happy too, sometimes. And yesterday was one of those times. But look at bread, right? It seems kind of more of like a baking situation. So, she's pretty stoked about that. It was a good weekend otherwise, though. Watch sports. Gosh, what did we do on Saturday? Oh, yeah. Saturday I watched a lot of streams. Intelligame I was finally able to watch again. It's Intelligame US on Twitch. Josh does a really good job with that stream. Who else? Zombie Kills got partner. Congratulations. If you haven't watched Claire _Witchbaby, reached over 5,000 followers. So on her way, certainly, I think, to partner, because she's made a huge partner push and has gone from like 4,500 to 5,000 followers in like the blink of an eye. I discovered a whole bunch of new streamers that we hosted throughout the course of the weekend on our Gaming Morning Show Twitch page. And that's something we want to continue doing. So if you have any recommendations for Twitch streamers that we should find, definitely let us know, because we like kind of spreading the wealth in that regard. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, we'll give you the topic of the day. It is 6:13 West Coast time, 9:13 on the East. Today's topic of the day is National Fast Food Day. And I just heard, I think, Lupo talking about this the other day on his stream, that apparently Lupo refuses to recognize the difference between fast food and fast casual, which I actually thought was a fairly understandable distinction. Fast food, you tend to walk straight up to the counter and go, hey, I want to eat that. And they're like, okay, it'll be 2 minutes. And then they bring it out to you. Fast casual is like, hey, I want to eat that. And then it takes about 4 minutes. And then they bring it out to you and you eat it. Okay, it's not that much of a difference. But still, I think that the quality of fast casual is better? Question mark? I don't know. It seems that way to me. But I am also not a non-fast food eater, so I don't really think I've thought too much about like distinctions between what makes one fast food and what makes one fast casual. I will say this though, I used to be, because we're asking you this in the chat, you know, what is the best fast food chain? And then we did ask, is fast casual still fast food? I used to be like Arby's only. And now I realize Arby's is a tough place to eat, but it's really good. I'm not saying that like I'm looking for award winning. I'm just saying that roast beef is good. I don't know how roast beefy it is. Is it roast beef or is it like kind of roast beef? I don't think this is a discussion about quality. I think this is a discussion of when you're eating fast food and you've accepted what you're eating, where do you like to go? The chicken McGriddles at McDonald's is actually pretty legit. It's like chicken and waffles. Kind of. It's good. It's like $1.95. I mean, no complaints here. When's the last time you had fast food? It had been a while for me because of the quarantine, but that's just because I hadn't been eating anywhere out. Finally got back into that, and I like McDonald's breakfast. I don't like hamburgers at fast food places. There's a Pacific Northwest fast food chain called Burgerville. I think they have one of the best fast food burgers, but like I don't do McDonald's or Burger King. I don't do their fast food hamburgers, but I think a lot of that has to do with my anti-sauce stance. Which, if you haven't heard, that's one where I need to make a button or something. This could be one of our emotes whenever we finally make emotes for the platforms, is I don't like sauce. Like, pretty much on anything. And I don't think it adds a ton to, like, the flavor of food. I always feel like the sauce becomes, like, the star. And so I usually don't put sauce on many things. And so that's why I think I've avoided, like, McDonald's and Burger King and all those places hamburgers, because inevitably, even if you ask for like no ketchup or something, they always show up with ketchup, and it becomes a pain. So I like the sausage egg biscuit from McDonald's because there's no sauce on it. There's no cheese either. You know, the other thing with like McMuffins is I don't like American cheese, and so you order an egg McMuffin. You say, "Hey, I want an egg McMuffin, no cheese." A sausage egg McMuffin, no cheese, and inevitably, like 1 out of 5 times comes with cheese, and then you have to go back through. So I just try to find things that don't have sauce nor American cheese. So that's that makes it really difficult. Like Carl's Jr. is not a good place if you don't like burgers, right? Although they also have very good sausage egg sandwiches in the morning. So Fast Food Day, National Fast Food Day. This from nationaldaycalendar.com. First popularized in the United States in 1950s, fast food is considered any meal with low preparation time and served to a customer in a packaged form. The meal makes for quick dine-in, takeout, or takeaway. Most fast food restaurants offer drive-through service. Merriam-Webster Dictionary first recognized the term fast food in 1951. So there you go. It's National Fast Food Day. Now, some runners-up this morning. It is Button Day. So if you are wearing anything that has a button, and I also thought of this as like campaign button, or, you know, my kid is number 21 on the volleyball team button. I was thinking that. I don't know if that's exactly what they meant, but that's what I went with. It is Have a Party with Your Bear Day, which sounds amazing. One of my favorite things you watched in movies before I had kids. I've seen in movies, you know, oh, we're having a tea party. And then the kid sets, you know, random stuffed animals around a table, and then they have tea. I was actually really looking forward to that when I had kids. And so maybe today, Have a Party with Your Bear Day would be an appropriate time to have a tea party. It is Clarinet Day, which I haven't seen anyone play a clarinet since I was in junior high. or probably high school, but I was no longer in band. I know there's probably amazing clarinet players, and this is where like I'm sad that Sean isn't here, because Sean is our also hashtag video or a hashtag musical instrument expert, and having Sean here would be awesome because I think Sean actually plays the clarinet. I don't know if that's true, but he could probably. It is also International Day of Tolerance, and I thought that that was a fun topic also because last Friday was World Kindness Day, and kindness actually had a theme for me over the weekend, which I really enjoyed. Like trying to find time to say, hey, I appreciate you to other people was fun. So since today is International Day of Tolerance, I think tolerance and kindness kind of go hand in hand sometimes. So have some tolerance today. And on that note, positive thoughts, vibes go in the way of Central America, because it sounds like Hurricane Iota is heading back toward Central America and could be a Category 5. And if that's the case, I mean, I can't even imagine. I know some of you may be from like Florida and have dealt with hurricanes before. And if that's the case, you know, you can tell me, oh, they're not that bad, or you just get used to them, or any other form of things that I think I've heard others say about hurricanes before. But still, I think no matter how prepared one is for a hurricane, it's got to be hard, right? Right? Like, hurricanes sound terrifying to me. So certainly some positive thoughts go in the way of everyone out in the potential path of a Hurricane Iota. So, want a big backpack? There's one. I have a big backpack. And an extended mag. Oh, yeah. And ammo. I can drop one of those.
Energy ammo here.
It's just been a really tough tropical storm season, as I have heard it explained. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go this way. All right, how far are we away from the circle? Or a ways? Not that bad, actually.
Let's see what we have over here.
I might run ahead because I don't really want to hang back with the show by myself.
Let's go here. Supply bin here.
Yeah, Sean's not here today. Coastal trip, though. Yes.
Extended sniper back here. Level 2.
I had fun watching people play Apex this weekend. I had just fun watching streams this weekend.
Shops open for VIPs only. Pop up here.
Uh-oh, sounds like someone marked bad people. Need that.
My favorite kind of
And
loot.
this.
Okay, that's all mine.
Okay, so we got bad people over here.
New kill leader? Interesting. Throwing an arc star. Grenade out.
Is it underneath us?
We're all outside the ring and a wall of death is coming our way.
That's a Wraith. I thought that was a Loba.
Throwing an arc star.
Okay. Hopefully he got them with that. That's a good move. We have the high ground. No one shot me to my right, but they're definitely in there.
I see someone over there.
Oh, they're up there now. Okay. I will follow you.
Shop's open for business.
I mean, we're not really in a hurry. We can get some more stuff. Make a better helmet.
You are
And some more
coming
throwables would be
home
awesome. This is like the most impending battle ever.
Let's go here. Don't drive in position.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Lovely idea.
Are they otherwise engaged? Like, we gotta go in here at some point, right? Oh, I see him, okay.
Custom jump drive. Look out. Shooting. Reloading. Target down.
I think that's 2 teams.
Tossing thermite. Grenade out. Tossing jump drive.
Oh.
Enemy over there. I wonder what they want.
Oh no, I missed.
Recharging shields. Graver here.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of that push. That's the wall. So I assume when Crypto's drone is out, it's still searching. Oh, I have a stick.
Let's do some shopping. Yes.
Replicator on high.
Mama's got a brand new bag.
Let's explore this way.
Yes.
I'm going there to look for loot.
As I say, we don't really have to explore, but we do. That's bad.
Let's go here.
I'm not very familiar with this area.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
There's a lot of places to fall off in this map.
Let's move here.
Yeah, well, I'd like to move there, but
I'm back. Load off my drone.
something good here.
I'm recalling my drone.
Need that more than I need this.
Opening shop. Come see the merchandise.
Time graces us.
Helpful. And helpful.
I have located the next ring. Trust your maps. Put
Oh, I didn't know crypto could find.
Hop up here. Hop up here.
I see an enemy over there.
Yes.
This is a very good crypto in my opinion.
We're close to the ring. Get prepared. 30 seconds left.
Oh, respawn.
There's someone over there.
Where's my other teammate?
Tossing an arc star.
Marking our surroundings. Contact with hostile.
I just don't want to get 3P'd.
Enemy killed.
Oh, we got to move in. No, it's just second ring, but don't want to get hit by people. Shouldn't have probably done that.
Open up shop and shut him down.
Over here. Throwables.
Tossing an arc star. Frag out.
I really wanted to do that.
Reloading.
Oh, no ammo.
Reloading. Recharging my shield.
This is a silly fight because they're going to have positioning. That's a better shot.
You don't want to get cooked. We took out the whole squad. Your lucky day. I got you. The kids tried to take us out.
I'm exhausted.
They should have known better. Recharging my shield.
Oh wait, I don't need to do that.
10 seconds until the ring closes. Grab what you need and let's
Give me a second. Fixing up. I am trained. Using a Phoenix kit. Recharging my shields.
I need stuff like this, and stuff like that. We need to go.
don't drive out. This way, let's go.
Switching to drone view.
No, up here. I'm still not in.
until the ring closes.
4
We've got
squads
time,
left.
but not much.
Someone destroyed my drone.
We've got 30 seconds to be somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
Making contact with enemy. Making contact with enemy.
Thermite out. Reloading. That was the end of that squad.
All right, where we got? We're going next.
Marking our surroundings.
Come with me. Over here. Enemy there.
It's close.
Come with me. Over here.
That's 3
Time's up,
squads.
and we're not in the ring.
They're fighting.
Now.
Here's hoping. I'm hoping I'm making a good choice. I'll wait for my team.
Yeah. Going from here.
There's no one there.
Lovely idea.
They're definitely fighting somewhere.
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
Throwing jump drive.
There's the other ones.
Watch out. Enemy.
Just trying to see.
Enemy there.
They're not in zone. We need to get in zone.
I bet we'll find something good here.
Why am I hung up on?
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
Is there an upstairs? There's not.
I need shields. Switching to drone view. Watch my back.
Oh no, I fell off.
Tossing thermite. We have 45 seconds, and the next ring's right there. Tossing thermite. Go down.
Shields recharging.
So if there's some cover up here. There's not. It's unfortunate.
Another
Yeah.
squad's attacking. Recharging my shields. Just us now.
I'm not done yet. Yeah. The ring's catching up to us.
I don't understand why they didn't come with me.
You'd be
Thanks for the nails comment, Hofbrew. Man, that was just a really sucked in game. Because we had... Yeah, we just... didn't... We had the circle. I don't understand why they didn't follow me into the circle. I even marked it. Oh well. Games like that happen, I suppose. It is 6:40. Wow, already 6:40 West Coast time and 9:40 on the East Coast. If you missed it, coming up, Matuz Janik will join us coming up at 7:25 today. We're going to talk about Chicago Game Space, and this is a pretty cool place that is apparently opening up kind of like a hybrid of an arcade and a museum. That's as far as I interpreted it from the piece. But this is what's fun about having the actual writer on the show. So I can ask that question and get some more information because I'm not entirely sure. So we have that coming up here in just a little bit on Gaming Morning Show. Sending positive thoughts the way of Central America. As I mentioned, Hurricane Iota likely to reach Category 5 status. So be sure to be thinking positively in their direction. Or if you're joining us from Central America, certainly your thoughts, our thoughts are with you for sure. Here's some Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming kind of news, because Sean is on vacation. I'm not good at the news part, but here's what I can tell you is people are apparently actually paying $10,000 for scalped next-gen consoles. This is according to Haley Williams of GameSpot. It's legitimately happening, apparently. You can get one for $10,000 in the world of like eBay and such. Now, we had talked about scalping the consoles on the show before. I just was having a hard time fathoming that someone would actually pay like $1,700, while Haley Williams of GameSpot reporting that $10,000 is actually a price that some have paid for them. According to the article, while it's inevitable that gaming consoles would end up on eBay with inflated prices, it looks like the resellers are doing a decent trade too. A look through the PS5 listings that have sold in the day shows the consoles going for between $850 and $1,200 in most cases. The console's recommended retail price is $500 or $400 for the digital only, but apparently some are paying more for that. So if you want to read more about that, go to GameSpot, and I will put the link in the chat right now. I am Ryan. Coming up, we have This Day in Gaming History and your birthdays as well. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. We will celebrate with you as well. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty mellow show without Sean here to hang out with me today. Hofbrew, thanks for being here. We're asking you on National Fast Food Day what your favorite fast food chain is. So with that said, what is it? Let us know in the chat. I don't have an out today because, again, that's Sean's job. So, sorry. Let me post this. Grab the link. This is in the chat going the piece about the next-gen consoles. So, 10,000. See, the only thing I don't understand is in the first two paragraphs that I borrowed to talk about this, Haley Williams, who wrote the article, doesn't mention where the $10,000 one was purchased. And so it'd be nice to know where that was. That was yummy. Coffee is good this morning. Someone asked me this morning, actually it was Hofbrew, asked me this morning, what kind of coffee do we like on the show? And I just basically wrote back and said, well, any coffee. I'll take any coffee. So if you ever have any coffee recommendations, let us know in the chat, because then we have a chance to go out and get some of that coffee as well. I have some news about the Mac Mini. This is from Ben Lovejoy of 9 to 5 Mac. Apparently new Mac Minis will have an M1 chip. And this thing is going to be faster than, quote, every Intel Mac in single-core tests. However, and this is the hard part I have with technology, is it almost seems like there's an opportunity to PR a lot of ways. So here's an example, right? There's these caveats, right? And you can say it's faster in this kind of test, but you could run a different kind of test and maybe it's not, right? So I think that's kind of an interesting way to phrase it. And I credit Ben because wrote specifically, there are some important riders to note, however. First, the rankings change significantly when running multi-core tests. Secondly, Rosetta 2 is able to achieve impressive speeds for many apps, as it is able to fully translate them before you run them. And third, while the MacBook Air takes third place here, its fanless design means that it will hit thermal limits under sustained heavy loads, so it will drop down in the rankings in real-life use. And I'm assuming Rosetta 2 is the type of test that was ran. I didn't specifically find that. But it's cool to see that a Mac Mini, you know, kind of as an entry-level piece for, you know, Apple, is getting some of that extra power. Because the tough part is if you're wanting to get into the Mac universe, it's kind of expensive. So if you can find a way to do it in a less expensive way. No, we went to the same place. Oh. Please have a gun. Please have a weapon. Yep. Ah. I didn't hear him at all. I thought I was doing pretty good, to be honest. Thought I was doing pretty good avoiding finding somebody. All right, let's see if our friend here can save my life. One thing, so that last game took way too long for stream, and the tough part about Apex for me is it is very difficult not to get sucked in. So you're watching, play, and that was an 1800 damage game, which is by far my most damage heavy game. And so it's hard not to get sucked in anyway. But I still was trying to communicate a little bit better about, like, hey, we should go over here, and, discussing what I was doing. But that was still not very entertaining, to be honest with you. However, the one thing that is nice about Apex is if for some reason I get downed earlier, it gives me ample time to talk to you. So I like that quite a bit. All right, we're going to deliver me to the in-house beacon there and really get crazy. Let's see. Octane is zooming. Going for it. They don't know. Nice shots. That's a Pathfinder who got me. Nice. Good escape. Armor swap. Nice work. They both pushed him. Alright, you got this. Oh, I thought you were over there. Silly stairs. Oh no, he doesn't have a weapon. Nice job. Heal. Nice job. Good escape. Oh no, they relocated him. Jump over the wall. Get out of here. Nope, they're going to catch him. Nice try. We gave it a shot, man. Didn't work. 6:48 on the West Coast. Thanks for being with us. Gaming Morning Show continues. I am Ryan. Our topic of the day, National Fast Food Day. And so we're asking you, what is your favorite fast food chain? When's the last time you had fast food? If you don't eat it, I completely get it. McDonald's breakfast is top tier for me. I used to be a huge Arby's fan. I haven't eaten at an Arby's now for a long time. I like Sonic for ice cream. I like the Sonic Blasts. Probably better than even Dairy Queen Blizzards. So there's my recommendation when it comes to actual fast food ice cream. Like I said, we'll have some news about Samsung's latest monitor. Chadwick Boseman is going to be part of the Oscar race. So the late Chadwick Boseman will tell you why. Sylvester Stallone also might be on his way to a popular comic book series. So all that coming up in just a little bit. But right now, it is time for birthdays and this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. We will wish a happy birthday to those closest to you. We do this every show in the late 6 o'clock hour. And like I said, stick around. Coming up at 7:25 today, Matus Janik will join us on Gaming Morning Show. Singer Diane Krall has a birthday today. I didn't put the link. Just a sec. Stand by. My prep is bad. So I go here, and I change that to this. And then I mistype it, so I go back in, and I change it to this. There we go. Who else? Lisa Bonet turns 53 today. I had forgotten that Lisa Bonet was in, because I'm a huge Will Smith fan. Lisa Bonet was in Enemy of the State, which has a moment today in this day in gaming history. In 1998, when Buena Vista Pictures released Enemy of the State, a NEC Turbo Express portable video game system was in it. Which, if you've ever seen the movie, it plugs in the back this little movie memory card that happens to capture the murder of a senator by another politician that kind of springboards this whole conspiracy, right? I didn't know it was real. I didn't know there was an NEC Turbo Express. So I kept that one in because usually I don't do, for this day in gaming history, I don't usually do, on this episode of whatever this appeared. But because Enemy of the State is one of my favorite movies because of Will Smith, and Lisa Bonet is in it, I had to include that one. So happy birthday, Lisa, 53 today. Martha Plimpton turns 50 today. Was Yelena in Frozen 2. Maggie Gyllenhaal is 43 today. And actor, comedian Pete Davidson, I know him best from Saturday Night Live, although I want to see, what is it, The Prince or King of Staten Island? I do want to see that. 27 years old today, according to Cleveland.com, set to appear in the upcoming Suicide Squad film. Let's see, other notable or historical birthdays. Musician-composer William Christopher Handy, born in Alabama, often cited as the father of blues, had a birthday on November 16th. Elsewhere, actor Harry Lennox is 56. Comedian Fatboy SSE is 27. Noah Gray Cabby is 25. And the Nuggets and former University of Oregon basketball player, Bol is 21 today. Rock musician Siva Kane-Soren from The Wanted is 32 today. Rock musician Corey McCormick, Lucas Nelson, and The Promise of the Real, that's the band, 44 today. From Trick Pony, country singer Keith Burns is 57. And by Truck Pony, I meant Trick Pony. I can read. Oh, is that a mispronunciation? Probably. I'm very good at them. All right, let's see. Yep, it counts. Mispronunciation calendar or calculator now is up to 27. So now 27 mispronunciations by me. Although I think I wasn't counting names, right? Or was I counting? Maybe it's names. Yeah, Trick Pony I should have been able to get. Velvet Revolver's Dave Kushner is 54 today. Color Me Bad's Brian Abrams. I said Adams. Meant Abrams. That's a name. I'm not going to count that one. Is 51 today. So there's some of your celebrity birthdays. I am passing along a nearly 40th birthday to my best friend Jeff. So, I mean, technically pretty much 40. So, I mean, that's not technically. Technically would mean I'd tell you exactly his age. But he's basically 40. So, this day in gaming history, in addition to the NEC Turbo Express being seen in Enemy of the State in 99, 007 Tomorrow Never Dies released for the PlayStation. I was from Electronic Arts. I never played any of the James Bond games post 007 on N64. Atari released the Atari Anthology for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. There were 85 games on it, including Asteroids and Centipede. 2005, Dynasty Warriors 5 released for PlayStation 2 in the US. In 2008, Nintendo released Animal Crossing City Folk, which, again, I'll say this because I didn't know. I thought Animal Crossing was more of a contemporary, like now video game. I didn't realize Animal Crossing's gone for a decade plus now. I had no clue. But that came out in 2008 for the Wii. 2010, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood released for PS3 and Xbox 360. Same year, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the same platforms. And then Sonic Colors video game released for Nintendo Wii and Nintendo DS. I did see that the music hype is starting from our buddy Nintendo Nerds, who I almost played Apex with this weekend, which would have been fun. But we did host the stream. You can find twitch.tv Nintendo Nerds. But I saw that Backrolls was pretty excited about the music from the upcoming Sonic game. This is according to Go Nintendo. Sega unveils beta versions of songs from Sonic Adventure 2's soundtrack, including City Escape and Radical Highway. So I'm going to share this in the chat. But speaking of music and speaking of Sonic, apparently kind of a big deal. So, Sonic music, exclamation point. All right, that link is getting thrown in the chat right now. There you go. I am Ryan. You can follow me on Twitch, on Twitter rather, at HeftyGoof. You can follow me on Twitch if you want, but we only syndicate this show. I'm going to be back in just a little bit, 7:25, so just about 30 minutes from now. We'll talk to Matuz Janik about the Chicago game space, an article that Matuz wrote for the Columbia College Chronicle, which is out of Columbia College, Chicago, a journalism major, class of 2021, so a senior. And we'll talk to Matuz coming up next hour. Tomorrow, it's Carol. We'll talk to Carol about an upcoming charity stream she is doing to help support not only mental health, but certainly poverty and financial hardship during the holiday season in her, I think, hometown, but certainly where she lives now, St. Louis. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow at 7:25. You can see those on the bottom right of your screen. I am Ryan. It's coffee time. We'll be back with more Gaming Morning Show on Monday, November 16th, 2020. Thanks for being with us. We'll return in just a sec. Morning Gamer, it is Monday, November 16th, 2020. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. We have 2 more hours left on today's show, and 23 minutes from now, we'll talk to Matusz Janik about the game Chicago Game Space, which is this neat blend of video game history within a gallery. That'll be our interview coming up in about 20 minutes from now. You can get a hold of us on Twitter at WatchGMS. I am Hefty Goof on Twitter. Sean, who's on vacation, is normally here at SportsDocGaming on Twitter. You can follow Matusz on the Twitter as well. We've linked a couple of times in our Twitter, WatchGMS. And then we have sports coming up this hour as well. Yesterday apparently was a very hectic Formula One race. I didn't watch it. It was 2 a.m. Pacific time. I actually forgot about it. And then I woke up at my normal time on Saturday and kind of was like, oh my gosh, all hell broke loose. It was raining too. So I would totally watch the re-air, but I wasn't able to make it so that I was watching, on delay. Like I wasn't able to watch it, after the fact, if that makes sense. Or like, where you DVR something and you try to wait and not find out the result and then watch it. I wasn't able to do that. My game audio is having problems. Ruh-roh. Stand by. I'm going to hide here. Let me see if I can figure out why. Uh-oh. It's just gone. Yeah, you can kind of hear... Uh-oh.
Oh, get her ass.
Oh. That's not ideal. Alright, here we go. Now I can actually get some loot. Hey, there's even a shield for me. That was weird. Well, I guess I'll be choosing weapons.
Open up shop and shut 'em down.
Alright, let's just get this one and this one. No extra anything. What the? My back button had quit working? What is going on? My PlayStation had issues. Oh, they'd even taken out a team. That's interesting. Okay, well, I need more loot. So, well, I know y'all are probably not interested.
Supply bin there.
I'm going down there.
Drive activated.
Whew, that was crazy. Wonder what happened. So I'm rejoining them. We're going this way. Okay. They really took that zip line. Ooh, I get a purple shield coming up though. Yay. And a big backpack. Man. I'm just set up with all sorts of stuff.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Hopefully I'm not going to be by myself too long. Okay. Word.
Mama got a brand new bag. Lovely idea.
Yeah, I'm going to die, aren't I? Well, this was not faster. We'll get there. So much running. Oh, reunited 'cause it feels so good. Reunited. We all feel really excited 'cause we're reunited. Well, the good news is both of my teammates seem very interested in going real fast. So this game should definitely not last longer than the interview. Again, 7:25. Matus Janik joins us. Talk about Chicago Game Space. If you have never been here before, Gaming Morning Show is usually me and my friend Sean. Sean is on vacation, so okay. And vacation's a interesting way to phrase it. Oh man, really shooting. Okay. Hopefully, can take some pressure off the Sheila. No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Better. I need a better sight. Not getting it. Where's the Sheila? I'm gonna do a dumb play. Oh no! I didn't realize I landed on the side. That's bad. Yeah, they're both over there. Oh yeah, no, I see how that happened. Okay. Nope, I made a bad choice. That's right. This one's chalked. It didn't start well with the whole audio issue and those kind of things. But yeah, like I said, if you've just joined the show, the gameplay is not our primary reason for joining us. Just imagine the radio show you might have listened to on your FM music radio station, right? FM Hot 100 or something like that. We play today's hits and yesterday's favorites. We just try to do that same kind of format, but with gameplay in between instead of music. We do have Matus coming up. Matus Janik. I was trying to say it. So Matus was kind and said, this is how I usually tell people to pronounce my name. And then I did some Siri attempts to try to learn it based on the pronunciations that I was getting from Polish. And I don't think I'm being any better. So I'm just going to stick with Matus Janik. Coming up, Columbia College, Chicago, journalism writer. Talk about Chicago Game Space. We'll do that in about 15 minutes from now. And then we have sports coming up. We told you earlier about this day in gaming history. The Atari Anthology came out this date in 2004, which was a PlayStation 2 Xbox release. Had over 80 games, including Asteroids on it. I told you about Chadwick Boseman, the late Chadwick Boseman, before the break. Apparently, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is coming out. This is, according to Clayton Davis of Variety, one of the most anticipated films of the awards season. And it'll be on Netflix. In fact, it is already out, right? Because this says, as of one of the premier Oscar vehicles for Netflix. Based on August Wilson's play, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is the story of tension that builds between Ma Rainey, nicknamed the Mother of Blues and played by Viola Davis, her ambitious horn player Levy, and the white management determined to control her music in 1927 Chicago. Boseman was submitted for lead actor by Netflix. And it's kind of the farewell performance of Chadwick Boseman. So that's the actor who played Black Panther, who passed away because of cancer recently. So yeah, I'll have to try to check that one out. I don't watch a ton of movies, and I'm not one that gets super into Oscar-nominated movies because, right? But I usually do like movies that take a while to develop. Which is not the case for my wife. So we don't watch a lot of movies. I think part of that reason, too, is because the movies I tend to really, really like are a little bit too slow for my wife, and I really like them. So I think that could be a distinction for sure. But good luck. It'd be neat to see Chadwick Boseman win that award posthumously. Humanously? Help me! Help me! Words are tough. I'm going to give myself another one just in case. 28 mispronunciations. All right. We'll play one more game. Look, the audio is working right off the bat. We have our interview coming up next.
Hey, Red, move. Now there's something good this way.
All right. Where are we landing? We got second in our first game of the morning. It was my highest damage game of all time, which was pretty amazing. That's not bad. I don't see anyone over there. Teammate. Hostiles this way. Like a better pew pew gun. Maybe there's one up there. There is not, and I have someone around me. Oh, there we go. Especially with the barrel stabilizers. Should be better. I think it's above me. Okay. I will get the res. Nope, don't want that. I will take the ammo, and I'll take the shield. I didn't already have a blue, did I?
Let's do some shopping.
Yep. And
Coming home with me
yep.
tonight.
And get rid of that, and rid of that, and rid of that, and rid of that. Should switch to the carbine, but it's too late now. So we'll take all this.
Remember who hooked you up? I've got your back.
Okay, shield cells. There we go.
Recharging my shield.
What are you up to today? Anything fun? Oh, I want all of them. I'm not getting rid of that because I'm going to switch to a carbine. Actually, I didn't even look to see if anyone has a carbine in there. Nope. Well, I'll take that. I switched the ammo out. It's funny that they had access to all that stuff in the boxes, and then ends up coming out from the stick.
Already inside the ring.
No, I want that. More than those. Okay. I have a feeling we're not going to get to play this whole game. We did find out, so Sean and I played Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, or hashtag COD Bakwa. We played that the other day. Carbine, carbine, carbine. There is no carbine. And then in the process, they got all the good stuff. But we found out that we can pause. So we'll probably do that. Alright, this side's open. Alright, is there a carbine in here? No, but I'll take that. And F60. Take that. I like how that mag is just sitting there. 40? Yeah, do this. Use that as my sight. We're really utilizing this 3D printer, aren't we? I do like that the bolt can use the digital threat. It's one thing that I like about it quite a bit. All right, we need to go because I'm not going to make this game.
Yes. Setting up shop.
There's a big backpack. Carbine.
Mind if I do?
Nope. So now we're back down here. Can't get any of that stuff, so we'll do thermite. Get that helmet. Good job. Oh. Okay, let's go find some bad people.
Let's see what we have over here.
We will find the people. Then we're gonna shoot the people.
Jump drive.
There's more loot up there. Let's see what I can get. That's the only thing that okay, so like the only thing that really bothers me about the jump drive is too many times it won't let you drop it
Medkit here.
where you want to, which is super frustrating. Oh, I want that medkit. What am I doing? I hear shots. Oh, I need more ammo. Don't need that. Don't need those. Take that though. Okay. I just need ammo for the Spitfire.
Anyone up for some shopping?
Uh-oh.
Get ready. There's an enemy close by. Tossing some.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, it's all my own fault. That thermite I threw short, and then
Enemy here.
it's alright. I did stay with my team. Man, they're really going after those. This could be the end for me. It's the lifeline actually might get me. Nice work, lifeline.
Recharging my shield.
Imagine if I had a Phoenix kit.
Hold on, I need to heal.
I should be totally dead. They're also going to be really mad when I have to bail here in a second. Some bad people there.
Someone over there.
We need to go this way.
My bet we'll find something good here. Guess they're setting up shop.
Just need all this. And this.
My
And
favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all mine. Nice choice. We've got taking fire. Let's see what we have over here.
oh,
1 minute until the ring closes.
okay. Where's my team? They're up there.
Seconds until the ring closes. We've got time.
They're on the
not
stick.
much. We've got 30 seconds to get there. You go down,
Why is he blowing
I'll
up?
be carrying you.
Okay. I'm running to you.
10 seconds. The ring is fairly close.
Frag out. Grenade out.
All right. This isn't gonna happen.
Ooh, care package on the way. I like the sound of that.
Well, it was a fun run. We tried. We tried. That's the thing about doing a live show. Is sometimes you can't get into the gameplay for much longer than you're supposed to. All right, let's bring in our guest today. Excited to have you here with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. It is 7:25 West Coast time. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Coming up later on in this hour, we're going to talk about sports, see what happened yesterday in the NFL. I still think sports are dumb because the Broncos got blasted by the Raiders, but that's just the kind of day that I'm having. It is also hashtag National Fast Food Day, so stick around. We have more information on that, asking your favorite fast food chain as well. 7:25, as I mentioned, West Coast time, 10:25 on the East, and like I mentioned, Gaming Morning Show, excited to be focused on interviews and bring in different people who are doing cool things in the video game world. And on that note, let's bring in Mateusz Janik, who is a writer, senior, class of 2021 at Columbia College Chicago, wrote for the CC Chronicle a story about Chicago game space. I appreciate you taking time to join us this morning and talk to us about this piece that you wrote, Mateusz. I am just blown away about this piece because it looks like this cool combination between history and fun. But you wrote the article. What is Chicago Game Space?
Yeah, Chicago Game Space, it's curated by Jonathan Kinkley. He's the co-founder and former executive director of Video Game Art Gallery. It's a Chicago-based nonprofit here. They basically do a lot of different events surrounding in different like video game arts and media. I think some of the interactive events they've had recently were, I want to say one was like a VR event. I don't exactly remember the title of the event itself, but I think Kinkley left around May, and then he decided to go on his own venture with this private space. So it's basically a private curated collection that he made himself. Right now there's only 2 exhibits, but they include the cyberpunk artwork exhibit that he has, which is with Cook and Becker. And there's some curated pieces there and also pieces from the video game developers, CD Projekt Red. And the other half of it is the video game history collection, which basically consists of, not a lot of games, but basically milestones in video game history that Kinkley thinks to himself are important in telling the story of video games, and also I guess how big video games got in the last 60 or 50 years. So some of those things include like the Odyssey. I'm trying to think. He's got multiple game candidates too. So there was like Mortal Kombat 2, Pac-Man, Space Invaders. He also had playable collections on like the NES Classic, the Sega Genesis Classic. Um, but yeah, like he's basically make this like curated private collection where, you know, you walk through it with him, and he kind of takes you point by point as you kind of sort of walk through history, and also at certain points get to play through history. So yeah, it's really just like a fun experience that, especially right now with COVID, it's accessible to people. I think he said when you do an appointment, it's up to 5 people in a group. So, and he has you required wearing masks and gloves if you're playing the games itself. So, everything's really safe within the COVID precautions, and it's even with it being only 5 people, it's kind of fun because you have these private conversations, or I should say not private, but you have these conversations with them basically that even when you start from the Odyssey and onto like Mortal Kombat or Space Invaders, you kind of stop a little bit and you have that conversation, or something comes into your head. Like, I think one of the things that came up to us was when I mentioned the video game doc on Netflix, High Score, which surprisingly enough, I think it lined up perfectly, which I kind of noticed right off the bat with the Odyssey and Space Invaders and how it was kind of walking along. But that documentary almost lines perfectly with the collection itself, where you kind of like hit these kind of heavy hitters and big moments in video game history.
So you kind of give us some insight, Matuz, about who Kinkley is, right?
Mhm.
So I told you my hypothesis from the outside looking in is this thing looked like a combination between history and fun. And in the first hour, I made this comment: if you're going to have a gallery about
Mhm.
video games, inherently video games want you to interact with them. So how does Kinkley capture history and fun? It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Ready Player One's Architect, right?
I'm not too familiar with that, but I mean, yeah, like with the fun aspect, I mean, it's just, I mean, obviously everyone could be playing video games at home, which is kind of a big thing that, it's like right out there. But I think with this especially, it's, with the playable titles that you can play, like on the NES and the Sega and all those kind of different little consoles. I mean, it's just something that kind of like breaks the momentum of regular kind of history collection or art gallery. I mean, I think one of the things that Kinkley kind of perfectly said to me, or he said in our interview, was that video games encapsulate a bunch of different mediums into one. So you're not really missing out when you're playing or when you're looking at something, because I personally feel like when you're playing a video game, you're being exposed to multiple different aspects of it. So when you're either stopping and playing Oregon Trail, or Super Mario Bros. Or Sonic on the Sega, I mean, these kind of like little tiny moments where you get to stop, play, and then kind of like move along, and then even compare them. Like when you go from Oregon Trail or Space Invaders, and then you start playing something off the Sega, or even on the PlayStation One, something that I'm more familiar with versus something that I was never exposed to as a kid. I kind of get that idea of like, oh, like you kind of get that difference in feel, and then also see like how it's kind of evolved. Either despite the fact that they're not made by the same people, but you can see that evolution and even play through it.
Matuz Janik joining us on Gaming Morning Show, talking about this piece written for the Columbia College Chicago Chronicle. Columbia Chronicle is, I believe, the correct term. You can reach him via Twitter, and we'll post that. In fact, I think we just did in the chat. If you have any information that you want to pass along, student reporter, because I look like class of 21, correct? So,
Yeah.
what are some of your goals and aspirations? Is writing about the video game industry something you want to do long term?
Well, I mean, I definitely think it's something that I would want to do, but I mean, as with a lot of things right now, especially during the pandemic, I'm just trying to look for a job after I graduate, or something, something stable. I mean, even like in the Midwest and in Chicago, I mean, video games as a whole, may not be as big as like on the East and West Coast, but I mean, there are places out here that do make it, more accessible and, more prominent. Like I think there's some organizations out there like Sugar Gamers, and I think there's also another one that's skipping my mind, but I feel like Chicago in itself can be a big media hub for video games, which I mean, I'd like to see in a few, maybe next 5 years if that happens. But yeah, I mean, right now, just finding a job, and then hopefully later down the line, I could find myself maybe aligning with a news outlet that, provides that kind of source of entertainment, or excuse me, source of news. I mean, I know that the Washington Post has the launcher, and like Bloomberg News just got Jason Schreier. So you do see these people getting like, spread across different places and different outlets. So that's nice to see, but I don't know how big it would be or how large that pool will get later down the line.
Well, you mentioned the pandemic, and I
Yeah.
can't imagine being a college student in this time. We came out of school more closer to the recession, the Great Recession, and so everyone says this thing about once in a lifetime this and once in a lifetime that. But if we can ever help you out in any way, you see someone in the Pacific Northwest that you want to meet, definitely reach out to us. But I will tell you, the fact that you're a student writer was really exciting, because that's one of our hopes, is to have many student writers on the show and have a chance to display some of their talent. Really like the piece about Chicago Game Space, and we've retweeted it numerous times, but you can find Matuz on Twitter, mjanik99, or as I mentioned, CC Chronicle on Twitter. Thanks so much for joining us to tell us about this cool place. Watch Ready Player One if you haven't already, because I think it'll remind you of what I think Kinkley's doing with this space. But certainly appreciate taking the time to join us, and best of luck. If we can help you out, let us know.
No, definitely. Thank you again for having me, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Matuz Janik
Alright.
joining us on Gaming Morning Show. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We haven't had a chance to have as many student writers yet on the show as I would hope, and that's something that I remember as a student broadcaster. The opportunity to come on to shows and have a chance just to talk about sports was huge, making those connections and those kind of things. So certainly hope that that's the case going forward for Matuz. I'm Ryan. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is now 7:35. If you missed any of our interview with Matuz and you have more intrigue into the Chicago game space, be sure to go to chicagogamespace.com. I didn't have it up quickly, and that was one thing I forgot in my prep, is to have these pictures ready to go. But you can see how this is that combination of art gallery and video games. I love that picture right there. That's from chicagogamespace.com. And Vicky Lee. Oh, no, actually, I think that was Vicky Lee who made that for ColumbiaChronicle.com. So you have the sources to get to where you want to go, and I did paste the interview information in our chat. So be sure to connect with Matuz and the Columbia College Chicago Chronicle, class of 2021. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time talking about that. And then coming up tomorrow, we'll have it's Carol, who's a Twitch streamer, talking about a charity stream that Carol's doing coming up on Wednesday. I believe it's 7 p.m. Central Time, but I'll confirm that for sure, and we'll post that on our Twitter. Watch GMS. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us on this Monday, November 16th, 2020, Gaming Morning Show on Facebook, Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. And yeah, that was a very interesting interview. Talked about all the goals that Jonathan Kinkley had with that space, and mentioned during the COVID pandemic, it's nice to have a place that you can go safely and look around. Be sure to take care of one another, obviously, if you choose to do that. And just talked about the gaming space in Chicago. That was certainly a lot of fun. So thanks to Matuz for joining us. We have sports coming up in about 15 minutes from now. Next hour will be the GMS Gaming Hour, where we focus a little bit more on the gameplay. When I'm running solo, it's kind of hard not to focus on the gameplay a little bit more than normal as well. We have been telling you about a couple of stories. According to Engadget's Mariella Moon, apparently Samsung has actually launched a new all-in-one type monitor, and the company is calling this something that they think will have more than one purpose in the now, work from home era, which I'm firmly believing, if you've had the opportunity to work from home and you've been fortunate to be able to do your job without having to go into an office right now during the pandemic, this could be super valuable, because I also imagine that those kind of positions will now more than ever have the opportunity to work from home long term. I don't think that this is something that's just going to go away and never come back again. So maybe more companies will kind of adapt and adjust. And so the Samsung monitor is the brand's first TV that's going to have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and wireless DEX capability. It's AirPlay 2 ready to go. So it's got a whole bunch of stuff going for it. But you can also use it to edit different Office 365 applications. Okay, so that person has... That person has some bad people. Wait. I'm super confused. So who's fighting whom?
Enemy down. Took care of that one.
So I'm worried that the other person has people that I need to worry about.
Mama's got a brand new bag. Hell of a time to go shopping. Light ammo here.
I don't want to take it all. Uh-oh. Can you climb up here? Yay, we did it. Uh-oh. Oh, where is...
Taking fire.
Oh, up there.
Recharging shields.
Oh. This is unfortunate.
Enemy down. We've got a minute until the ring closes. Welcome to
Ah! Couldn't get away. There were too many people. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Man, too many people. I gotta send a message just a sec. This actually sounds like Apex music.
You can't win if you don't play.
All right, there we go. Well, come on now. I didn't want to have the famous message in here. I don't like when those things show up. All right. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. If you enjoyed the interview we had with Matuz Janik earlier in the show, let us know for sure. Oh, I can stop the recording. I recorded it. We'll post that on our YouTube page, youtube.com. Search Gaming Morning Show. And really like doing that. I got a whole bunch of messages coming in. So let me finish some thoughts here. I feel like I've been a little crazy. First off, our topic of the day, it is National Fast Food Day. So, if you have a favorite fast food chain, what is it? I rated McDonald's breakfast first, Sonic ice cream second. I also mentioned Samsung's latest monitor. Here's the payoff on that. So this again, Mariella Moon, Engadget. Traditional monitor can be used to edit and save Office 365s without having to connect it to a PC or laptop. If there's a Galaxy Note 20, you can turn it into a computer via the wireless DeX feature. This is a quote. "We weren't impressed with the wireless DeX experience when we tested it out for our review of the handset. There was so much latency when we used the Note 20 Ultra as a trackpad, but it could be good enough if you have quick access to a desktop." So we talked about that. Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is apparently one of the best chances for Oscars for Netflix, including nominating or submitting Boseman for lead actor. Netflix decided to do that. Chadwick Boseman, probably passed away from cancer 2 months ago at this point. So hopefully able to pick up an Oscar. Help me out, Siri. How do you say posthumously? It's never a good sign when she's asking to translate something. Maybe I just said it right. Posthumously? Posthumously. That's how it is. Posthumously. There we go. I did it. I'm smart.
Posthumously.
Posthumously. There we go. We did it. And then we also mentioned in the first hour, Mac Mini has an M1 chip that in single core tests outperforming some of the Intel chips, but Ben Lovejoy of 9 to 5 Mac did point out that this changes when you get into multi-core tests, and there's some other variables in there. So if you were looking to get a Mac Mini because you're like, man, this thing is gonna just be a flamethrower, still probably not to that point yet with the Mac Minis. Positive thoughts going out to Central America today because of the hurricane. Hurricane Iota is likely to reach Category 5 status in the near future. And then I haven't brought this up since the first part of the first hour. Today is, among other things, including National Fast Food Day, Button Day, Have a Party with Your Bear Day, Clarinet Day, and International Day for Tolerance. Here's more details on Have a Party with Your Bear Day. This is from daysoftheyear.com. One of several bear-related holidays, of which Teddy Bear Picnic Day is the most famous. The origins and history of this holiday are shrouded in obscurity, although maybe a variation on another bear-related holiday. Nice. All right, I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us. Sean is on vacation. Tomorrow, Carol will join us from It's Carol on Twitch. We're going to talk about a fundraiser charity event going on tomorrow on Carol's stream. That's coming up tomorrow on Gaming Morning Show. Whoops, went to the wrong button there. Got a whole bunch of things going on my iPad this morning. This is what I wanted to do. Go there, click here. Yeah, we're going to talk about a mental health charity stream, 7 p.m. Central. The interview is tomorrow. The actual stream is coming up on Wednesday. Whoa. So stick around for that coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Sports in just a little bit. Right now I'm going to jump back into Olympus. I haven't played any COD Bakwa since our show last week. If you've been playing it, let me know if you're enjoying it. I did find out, I think via stream, that if you're looking to level up weapons, you can do that in the zombies mode. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, and I'll do this again. Matu's link to all the different things. Although I don't think that has a link to the actual article. I'll make sure to include that in there too. I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I didn't make it. Oh, good. He's already in a fight. Well.
My bet we'll find something good here.
Please don't leave. Oh, there's a shield over there. Let's go get this banner. I should be able to win this just based on pure purple will. Ah, nope.
This way, let's go. I have eyes on the enemy.
Bummer, we're losers. All right, thanks for being with us, Gaming Morning Show. It is time for sports at 7:49 West Coast time, 10:49 on the East. I am Ryan. Yesterday, I found out again that sports are in fact dumb because the Broncos lost badly to the Raiders. It was not fun. It was a rough day. Big losers, 37-12. Elsewhere, Tampa Bay over Carolina, 46-23. That game got out of hand real fast for the Panthers. Cleveland over Houston, 10-7. Green Bay a 24-20 win at home over Jacksonville. Detroit also a home winner, 30-27. Last second field goal against the Washington football team. The Giants win their third game of the year, 27-17 over the Eagles. A Hail Mary, the time expiring, lifts Arizona to a 32-30 home win over Buffalo. The Bills now 7-3, 6-3 Arizona. Miami has won now 3 in a row, I want to say. Maybe they've won more than that. But Tua won another game, 29-21 over the Los Angeles Chargers. Pittsburgh stays undefeated, 9-0 with a 36-10 win over Cincinnati. Rams beat the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks' second straight loss, 23-16. New England in the nightcap, a 23-17 winner over Baltimore, while Jameis Winston came in and helped the Saints beat the Niners 27-13. NFL football, Monday Night Football tonight brings you a matchup of Minnesota at 3-5 against the 4 straight loss Chicago Bears. That's what you got going on. And then I mentioned the Formula One race. Lewis Hamilton secures his 7th world championship as a driver. Is that right? 7th? Oh, yeah, Dustin Johnson won the Masters, too. Oh, Tommy Lasorda's hospitalized. I didn't know that. 93-year-old former manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. South Carolina fired Will Muschamp. I did see that yesterday in college football. Heisman Trophy will be presented
You're falling for me already. Yeah.
coming up January 5th. Jim Boeheim has tested positive for coronavirus. The Syracuse Orange men's basketball coach, 75-year-old. Yes, 7th Formula One title for Lewis Hamilton. That is a record-equaling mark with Michael Schumacher, who's also won 7 titles. It was a rain-y affair yesterday in Turkey for that F1 race. Woo! Navigate the landing there. Did anyone land with us? Trying to hear. And so I am going to watch that Formula One race because we didn't watch it live. Sean and I are still planning. We did this once with one race. We're still planning to get up and do a live stream watch along with Formula One. Like, we're going to make that a consistent part of the stream just because we enjoy it so much. But Sean was on vacation. It was also 2 in the morning Pacific time, which is kind of nuts. But Formula One is really fun to watch. I also love the fact that they actually still race in the rain.
Let's do some shopping.
I don't hear anyone shooting, right? Okay. Take the big helmet. And a carbine. Oh, and all the ammo. So let's drop this and this. We can use this really quick. It's kind of crazy how quickly the show has gone, even though I don't have Sean with me. Anything I don't need.
Phoenix kit here. Someone's been there. I doubt there's anything good left. Let's see what we have over here.
That's near ring, right?
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
I'm gonna regret that because I'm actually not sure what weapon I'm using.
Wingman here. Sniper stock here.
Oh.
Level up here.
Too bad I didn't have a longbow. Maybe I'll switch to the longbow since that's there. I'm gonna switch to the longbow. There we go. Alright, what else we got? Extended.
Remember who hooked you up? I've got your back.
I've got enough of those. I'm just gonna get some more of those. Uh-oh. Okay, can't shut the door. Looking for others. Where are you shooting? Oh gosh. Yeah, you're gonna die. I don't understand what took them so long. Did I not mark? Maybe I didn't mark that caustic fast enough. I don't remember. I had such good stuff too. Please win this. Please win this. Yeah. Oh good, there's a revive point too, but we have a long way to go to the ring. Heal up. Oh, he's raiding my box. No! Don't take all my stuff. One ring. Just one. So far. So you haven't answered the question yet, Hofbrew. What is the best fast food place? Ooh, is that a Lord of the Rings? Is that a Lord of the Rings reference? One ring. I'm a bigger believer in 3 rings. Broncos Super Bowl championships. Oh yeah. And make sure you get stuff out of there before you revive me. Thank you. Now I'll go back into my box that they so thoroughly rated. Well, see, that's a part of our question, too, is what is the best fast food chain? But also, is it fast casual? No, I need to get my stuff. Since you raided my box. Oh, that's helpful. Okay. All right, here we go.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Getting out here.
I don't need.
I usually like to take the wheel, but let's see how you
Yeah, you can count fast casual, but that was kind of. Where's my mag? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I left my sniper scope. That was not my intention. Uh-oh. Can you get out of here? Nice driving. This guy's actually pretty good at driving this. Yeah, see, and that's the thing is I really liked Arby's back in the day. And now, like, Arby's apparently is not the place.
opening shot.
Which I was not aware of. Okay, crap. I'm really gonna regret not getting that sniper scope back. Because basically there's no reason for me to run the sniper anymore. Don't think my stick should be able to reach over there. Carl's Jr. So Carl's Jr. must have some pretty good veggie options then, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Chipotle, for sure, is one of my top fast casuals. I actually really like Panera, to be honest.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. We're already in the next ring. Good. More time to loot.
It's go time. Hit the ejector seat. Replicators on the way, amigos.
What do we got? What do we got? Anyone? This is where, like, this part I'm not familiar with in this map really well. Well, yeah, I mean, I haven't eaten anywhere that's not delivery or super quick drive-through. But my vote still remains the best.
Hop up here. Double tap trigger.
The best fast food is actually
Anyone up for some fun?
McDonald's breakfast. So, well, we're gonna just have to craft one, aren't we?
Me too.
Please have a sniper. Crush. Can I get anything for 15? Don't need any more ammo. Nope, we're good. I can't believe I left that mag. Just seeing the topic. No worries.
New kill leader? Interesting.
I don't see any purples.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Please be a blue.
Got one spotted.
Going this way.
Longbow here.
They're gonna laugh at me.
I need optics for a sniper.
Maybe they actually picked it up accidentally or something. Where do you get mozzarella sticks? Do you get those at a like Carl's Jr.? Morning, Nintendo. Yeah, there we go. We shared your Sonic music thing earlier. Okay, well.
We're already in the next ring. Good. More time to loot.
Got an extended supply bin there. And it's still got the good stuff. Yeah, open supply bin over there.
When's that Sonic game coming out? I haven't played Sonic in forever.
Open supply bin here.
That's probably from my stick.
I feel good about this care package. Shall we?
Spotted one.
I hear shots. Ah, up there. I wonder what the actual, like, technical name is for Loba's stick. It's probably got like some fancy,
We're already inside the next ring.
like fancy, you know, name.
Firing. Taking fire.
Where?
Down one. There's no getting back up from that.
Oh, I thought that was it.
One sec, healing up.
Dang it. You're starting to see my...
Shields.
We haven't won yet. Better finish off those last two squads.
Okay, one Loba's going to the right. Or to the left, excuse me.
Watching over there.
Is she trying to do the rep, like the... Oh my gosh, Ryan hit the shot. He was just standing still.
Reloading.
Okay, so we're in circle over here.
Recharging my shields.
Charging on my shields.
Throwing jump drive.
Oh no, I missed it.
There's someone over there. Let's go here.
Should be able to hit those shots.
We're already in the next ring. Good. More time to loot.
Hopefully we actually are
Heads up. Got one here.
in the next ring.
Just spotted someone out there. Giving my shields a recharge.
At least our back is to it. Alright. Try Sonic Mania. So good. That's true. You can't get Sonic fast food
Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it.
nor Sonic the Hedgehog anywhere else.
Hit the ejector seat. Boss, go faster. Sí, por favor.
We only got 3 squads left, so if we know those 2 are up there...
Care package over there. Let's get on that.
Okay, but I'm still concerned over here.
In that spot. Eyes on your own.
I mean, where are they at?
Got my eyes on this sector. Optics here. Close range.
Otherwise, we're going to be in a really bad spot if they have that high ground. Trying to look for the other people. And then Nintendo, what is the best fast food?
I hear ya.
Pushing jump drive.
Concerned that there's a Sheila? Okay, I swear I hear people below me. We don't have a bloodhound. I'm gonna get shot in the back.
Enemy barrier deployed over here.
Yes, I know that. Okay.
Enemy over there. I wonder what they found.
Reload. Down that one.
Oh no.
Reloading.
Grenade.
I'm down.
I'm so in a bad spot. I couldn't get away. Oh, we are the third team in the group of 3. I really tried hard. I tried hard, chat. Hi, it's me, Ryan. That was a lot of work. All right, what do we got? Yeah, try Sonic Mania. It is so good. Sonic is great for non-traditional fast food options. That's where you were saying mozzarella sticks and grilled cheese. Yeah, I mean, or I'll watch you, Nintendo, play Sonic. I really like watching people play games that I am potentially bad at. You unlocked the Loba, and then you ended up having to buy her to use it. Oh, that's so rough. Yeah, no, welcome to Apex. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us. Sean on vacation, as I mentioned at the top of the show. But when we come back, we will play some more Apex and have the GMS Gaming Hour. A little more focus on the gameplay, but we still leave the fun. I do have one GMS Gaming morning show, morning gaming news. That was way too many letters. Bit to tell you because Sean was gone too, and he does the news. So he didn't even... He went on vacation. He'll be back tomorrow. He went on a weekend vacation to an isolated beach house and didn't do news for me. Can you believe that? I think everyone should tweet at sports.gaming and just go to town and say, hey, what the heck are you doing, man? If you missed it earlier, we had an interview in the 7 o'clock hour with Matuz Janik about the Chicago game space, and I will show you pictures again of that. This is what it looks like, courtesy of ColumbiaChronicle.com and ChicagoGamespace.com, but it's a video game lesson within a gallery. Pretty cool, and it's open until mid-December. I encourage you, obviously, if you're ever in Chicago, to check it out, and certainly if you are in Chicago already and want to go check it out, do so as safely as you can. And then I've mentioned a couple times positive thoughts over to Central America, because Hurricane Iota might be even a Category 5 and could reach landfall sometime later today. Excuse me, Category 5 status could be later today. I don't know when or if it'll reach landfall, but I'm pretty sure it will. So in addition to National Fast Food Day, today is Button Day, Have a Party with Your Bear Day, Clarinet Day, and International Day for Tolerance. I have some Mac Mini news, something on Samsung's latest monitor, Chadwick Boseman, and still will tell you which comic book franchise Sylvester Stallone has joined. I am Ryan. It is 8:10 West Coast time, 11:10 on the East. One more hour of Gaming Morning Show still left for this Monday, November 16th, 2020. Thanks for being with us. Back in a bit.
We're so used to walking in your shadow. I almost forgot it, almost forgot I had one of my own. You pride yourself atop your castle, and I'll be busy building castles of my own. I'm gonna take these bricks, I'm gonna take these stones, I'ma go ahead and build a castle of my own. I'm gonna take these bricks, I'm gonna take these stones, I'ma go ahead and build a castle of my own. explore me. Give it all to me. Give it all.
Morning, gamer. It is Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Monday, November 16th, 2020. We had some This Day in Gaming history in the 6 o'clock hour. That included the NEC Turbo Express making an appearance in Enemy of the State. If you never saw that movie, I am a big fan. It starred Lisa Bonet as well. Have to turn the heater down. Wow. It's toasty. It's raining a lot in the Pacific Northwest this morning. But Lisa Bonet had a birthday today. Still has it, in fact. 53 years old today. Bull of the Nuggets, the basketball player, is 21 years old today. Maggie Gyllenhaal turned 43. Pete Davidson is 27. And we do This Day in Gaming history and birthdays every single weekday morning at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time. Right now it is 8:17 Pacific, 11:17 on the other coast. And today has the GMS Gaming Hour now. It is active, more focused on gameplay, still focusing on the good stuff. We can play some community games in a little bit. We've been asking about National Fast Food Day because of the fact that... Whoops, that's not how you do it. That's still not how you do it. You just do that. There you go. National Fast Food Day. What is the best fast food chain? Is fast casual still fast food? Hofbrew did mention, you know what? Thumbs up when it comes to Chipotle and Qdoba. Fine with both of those. I also really like Panera from like the fast casual category. But Lupo the other day had an argument that fast casual is not any different than fast food. There are Sonics nationwide. I drove when I moved out here, so I saw all of them, but the closest in the Bay Area is like an hour away. Hey, I feel you. I always wanted to go to Sonic when I was a kid growing up, and we didn't have them in Montana either. Now that we have Sonic, I love it. I used to always hit Sonic on my way home because there was one in northern Idaho, of all the places. And so that's where I would get my pretzel dog or popcorn chicken, but mostly I just went there for the Oreo Blast. The Sonic Blast is like remarkably better than the Dairy Queen Blizzard. And Blizzards are good, but the ice cream that Sonic has is next level. The commercials aren't bad, are they? Those two, Peter Gross is one of them, right? So I listened to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me during non-pandemic times because I'm in the car a lot more. I haven't watched or listened to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me maybe but twice since March now. Just because I'm not listening to as many podcasts because I always have Twitch or some other streaming service on. But Peter Gross is on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. And when I heard his name, it's like, I don't know who that is. Then I Googled Peter Gross, found him. I was like, oh, that's one of the Sonic guys. I can't tell you who the other Sonic guy is. I did like how they do switch it up a little bit more now, and they have different people, not just those two, but those two are funny. So, yes, I agree with you. Delicious, delicious propaganda. Big fan of the pretzel dog. Not going to lie. Pretzel dog is pretty legit. We didn't have a name in the morning. I will give you a gaming morning show, morning gaming re-news. We have one headline that I happened to stumble across while getting ready for other stuff. And that includes this I found from Variety. Elise Schaefer reporting that Sly Stallone will be in the Suicide Squad. According to the sequel's director, James Gunn, and a representative for Stallone also confirming, this was based on a tweet where Gunn was, on Instagram, where Gunn was on Saturday writing opposite a selfie of him and Stallone, quote, "Always look forward to my friend Sylvester Stallone, and our work today on the Suicide Squad was no exception. Despite Sly being an iconic movie star, most people still don't have any idea what an amazing actor this guy is." When the fan asked in the comments, does that mean that Sylvester Stallone is involved with the film, Gunn said, yep. So there you go. Filming's supposed to have been concluded in February, but not quite sure in which capacity Stallone will appear. That's according, again, to Elise Schaefer of Variety. Headline, Sylvester Stallone has joined the Suicide Squad cast. coming to a chat right now for you. And then we go here, and we click the button, and we go here, and we copy the link, and we paste it. Ba-bam. Oh, really? Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know the other person's name. Oh, no. Okay, I don't get to be Loba. Boo! Do you know the other person's name? They're both really good, and that makes sense, because both those appearances, both those venues, lend themselves to being funny. Because you have to be witty to be part of Wait, Don't Tell Me. We're gonna go there. You take Loba. I'm telling you where we're going.
Lovely idea.
I lied. Dude, our other person split. Why do you play the team game when you split? And if you really want to be Jump Master that much, then pick Jump Master at the beginning. This game is not hard. Also separate when you land. Come on, everybody. Well. Oh, this is concerning. Okay, I saw that they were detected. I don't know where they were detected at. Oh, jeez. Yes. I'm gonna die. That is the longest finisher. But, oh. Yeah. That's alright. Our teammate had left. I didn't have a shield. Classic playing with randos. I'm usually not hard on my random teammates. I just don't understand the break off when landing. If you're not the jump master, then you're kind of beholden to where, you know, things are kind of going. So anyway, yeah. 8:25 West Coast time, 11:25 on the East. I am Ryan. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be on this Monday morning. Yeah, just if you're not the jump master, land where the person wants, or if the person gives it up, then you go where you want to go. Yes. Yeah, you can disagree with the jump master. I also, though, it's the same pet peeve I have when you're getting close to the ground and then you're still together and landing in the same loot spot. Like, you shouldn't split off too much, in my opinion, but you should, you know, have a little bit of space. If you missed our interview in the first hour, Matuz Janik joined us on Gaming Morning Show, told us about Chicago Game Space, which was a video game history within a gallery. We'll have that interview posted on our YouTube page later today. And then tomorrow, it's Carol going to join us, talk about a charity stream Carol's doing on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, focused around financial hardship during the holiday season. I know, it's a delicate balance, Nintendo. Delicate balance.
I'm gonna kill you today.
No, well, that was awesome. Thanks. I do have my Loba banner for Season 7 kills. I do not have an emote yet for dropping. I don't understand why not. I don't know how you get those, to be honest. Good, you're going there, because that makes sense. Hopefully we're alone. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone else around. Nice thing with Loba too is you no longer have to hold on to stuff just for you don't have to hold on to ammo for no reason. Better. Better.
Open up shop and shut him down.
No bigger shield.
First blood already.
Oh no.
That's what happens when you get too excited.
Okay.
Mama's got you now. Energy ammo.
Energy ammo here.
Whoops, didn't mean to shut that. Oh, well, here's the thing. So, that would be super kind of you to give me the Loba skin. Don't get me wrong. That would be super kind. I use the basic skins because then I don't... Ooh, that could be better. Yeah. Because then I don't spend too much money on skins. That... And I really like purple, and the orchid purple is great. Although there is one purple skin that they have for Loba that's kind of more of like the premium, and it's fine. But I actually like this one better. Which one did you get? Maybe that's the question I should be asking instead of telling you. Well, no, you don't have to do that before. Maybe you have like really cool gold one.
I'll relay what I find.
Let's do some shopping.
Loba stick. Oh, I want that, please. Thank you. Bigger shield, bigger shield, bigger shield. No? Okay.
My favorite kind of loot. The kind that's all
Oh,
mine.
301? I don't need that now because I have the Volt. What don't I need? I don't need that. Then I need... Oh, took all the energy ammo. Okay.
Extended light magazine. Level 2. Ammo up.
30 seconds remain. 60 is an arrow shot away.
Half the squad's left.
Oh, the white and red one is pretty. Well, you know what I actually wish? I wish I could gift you enough of the legend crafting, the red materials, so that you can unlock Loba. Because that would be the best of both worlds. Although the only problem that you're going to run into is if you play Loba,
Find anything good.
we can't play together. Because, she's mine. I get really, really bent out of shape now when I don't get to play with Loba.
Let's go this way.
Roger.
Especially because if you didn't see my first game this morning was my highest damage game ever. I was in like the almost 1900.
Up here. Hammer point.
And part of it is because I use Loba just the way that I've always used Loba, which is making sure to put down her stick all the time. And then what was great was I had the circumstance
You are coming home with
where
me tonight.
I was pinned down
Nice choice.
and I needed to be able to get more stuff. And so because I had the Loba stick down, I was able to do that. Oh, I like that gun.
Open supply bin
Right.
over there.
I wonder if this game is eventually going to go, because we had that gaming morning show, morning gaming news piece from hashtag video game expert Sean that talked about Epic experimenting with that subscription-based system for
Hop up here.
Fortnite. And it makes me wonder if like an Apex would eventually kind of experience the same system. Really want. Where's my purple backpack? That's the other thing I get used to with Loba is I get used to her always having a purple backpack.
Roger.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, I'd love it if you could play a good Bloodhound. Lifelines are pretty essential too because they can revive everybody now too. But the two others that I primarily play with off stream,
Setting up shop.
neither of them use Bloodhound regularly. Where'd my stick go? My stick is gone. It just disappeared.
Level 2.
I already have that right. Oh, no, I don't. Sweet. Now, more throwables. Yeah. And that's part of the reason is I am such a throwables hoarder now. As many of these as I can get, I get. Okay.
Medkit here.
Level 3. Both increased rate of fire.
I can't believe my Loba stick just disappeared.
Let's go here.
Well, this is going to be one of those games where all we do is we spend an hour and a half looting. Yeah, perfect. I really like this scope on the Hemlock, I've found. And we're going to spend an hour and a half looting, and then we're not going to actually go after anybody until it's pretty much over. And we're in ring.
Maze runners, forget that.
Use your map to guide you.
How can the Bloodhound... I didn't know the Bloodhound could do the thing now. Okay, do we see anyone struggling to get in? Nope, appears not.
Anyone up for some shopping?
It's weird. Nope. Nope.
Remember who hooked you up?
Better.
I got your back. Don't mind if I do.
Nothing though. No batteries. Ammo's topped off. Everyone else got some. The only thing I hate about these rotating things, they kind of make me dizzy.
We have a replicator coming in.
Tango spotted.
You sure? Let's shut-
Solid copy.
Enemy over there.
Someone was talking to me about how Horizon's new like passive is just a waste, but I actually think it's so good because every time you jump off something you can immediately shoot. There's not that delay. What do we got? Someone who can actually shoot?
Heads up. Dropping the plane.
But like where are they, in here or? Oh, there. Bloodhound, scan. Thank you. Well,
There's one yet. Better finish off those last two squads.
hopefully we don't get trapped down here.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
1 minute until the ring
So they had
closes.
just gotten
Then
done
we can hear
beating
us go.
another team. There we go. Oh,
Target down.
shoot. I walked to them and they punched me. That was a good play because they went both sides. So, all right, 8:35. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, at least 5 people. If you want to play trivia, let me know trivia in chat. So I'll put trivia. If you want to play, type trivia. So I'll give that a little bit of time to simmer. Oh, I didn't get any kills on that one. I downed that one person, but they got revived. I am Ryan. Gaming Morning Show continues. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Yeah, interview-based show. So Carol's going to join us tomorrow. We had Matuz earlier in the show, which was awesome. I told him, I'm sorry if I was a little distracted trying to get everything set up on the streaming end. I realized that I had forgotten to do something visually, and so I was getting that all set up. And I didn't get a very good chance to listen to the first response, and which is kind of a bummer because I wish I had. That's the best part about interviewing. And it's just hard to establish routines, and I just have to have a checklist of all the things I'm supposed to do before I have an interview on, and that'll help. So to Matuz, I apologize for being a little distracted when we had you on earlier, but still really enjoyed the conversation. I brought up Ready Player One's architect. If you've ever seen the movie Ready Player One, that's what this kind of reminded me of. Was, and I can't remember the architect's name in the show, in the movie, or the book, but this gallery, the Chicago Game Space Gallery, kind of reminds me of that. So the website is chicagogamespace.com. And so if you click that link, it'll take you to the place that I'm talking about. It's really cool. It's really cool looking. In fact, if you missed it, here's some of the B-roll. This is what took me for so long to get into the system. But it's just kind of an arcade gallery, like an art gallery that is based around an arcade. Yeah, it's good stuff. chicagogamespace.com. All right, looks like we got a pass on trivia, which is completely fine. GMS Gaming Hour continues. We will have, in our final hour, our final segment, our Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. Would you spend $10,000 on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X? Are you that excited to get one that you would spend that much money for one? It's a question we're asking. Other than that, hashtag National Fast Food Day. If you play the Clarinet, I'd be interested in knowing. I want to say Sean does, or has, one of the two. Because it's Clarinet Day, according to daysoftheyear.com. So not only are we celebrating National Fast Food Day and talking about Sonic relentlessly, but it's also Clarinet Day. In addition, have a party with your bear day. That may happen to me with my 5 and 9-year-old later. Button Day, and International Day for Tolerance. I'm on board with all of these ideas. This was from nationaldaycalendar.com. Apparently the fast food industry started to be recognized as an actual term in the Merriam-Webster Dictionary in 1951. And it has to do with anything that is defined as low preparation time and served to a customer in a packaged form. Which is why fast casual still, I think, counts. Because while it's a little bit longer and it's a little more customizable, it comes out in a packaged form. You're taking it in some sort of container. Well, but then, I mean, in packaged form, that makes me think more like less customizable. But like Burger King isn't that customizable. I know you can have it your way, but it's not that customizable. Oh, that was a scuff drop. Okay, we got bad people. Now, where's the door? There's the door. Hopefully I'm alone enough to get a weapon so that I don't die right away. That's helpful. Going upstairs. shield.
Recharging my shield. Setting up.
Oh, are you still under fire?
Killed an enemy.
I have fallen.
That's the clone, isn't it? Okay, where's my guy?
They felt them tougher in my day. On your feet, darling.
Oh.
Plenty of fight left in you.
Yes. Oh, my stick's over there now. That's right.
Healing. Recharging my shield.
I do have a kill. I do like the animation, how it does allow you to have a little bit of leeway. Like if you start reloading and then you have to stop, it does kind of give you a little bit of that back. It's not all of it. Yeah, the wingman does have some kick. And I'm just not great with it. Alright, I'm going to get some different weapons. So my first stick is upstairs. So I'm going to go use that first. I'm going to put my other stick down. Double stick. Yeah, there's a lot of good that this game does. Backpack.
You are coming home with me tonight. Shops open for VIPs. Extended light mag here.
Okay. This. And that. Okay, I don't need to keep the wingman after this, though. Anything I can get rid of?
Inside the ring.
Okay, where's the other thingamabobbers? Crafting materials. I'll go get a purple helmet. The other one's like basically underneath it, right? That's right there.
Extended energy mag here. Level
A
2.
blue.
Ooh, I feel good about this care package. Shall we?
Okay, purple backpack, right? 75. Bam. I don't need to craft ammo, but that's the only other thing I can.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Alright, where are we at?
Yes.
Alright, let's go put down one more Loba stick and get rid of this wingman. Because that's not going to do anybody any good.
Shops open for business.
Hemlock? Yep. And then...
You are coming home
Perfect.
with me tonight.
I think I need anything else, ammo-wise. Yep. We're good there. Put down these syringes.
Syringe here.
Look at this setup. We're just rolling. They're scared. Oh, I didn't switch my title on Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. It's Apex. Not talk show anymore. Bloodhound, scan. Scan! I scan every second I can as a Bloodhound. Okay, I don't want to split.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need your trash. Because I'm Batman.
Backpack here. Level 3.
My kids do think that I'm Batman because of my voice. Okay, I need to switch those. Probably could have gotten a little closer before I did that.
Opening shot. Come see them.
A bigger shield. Helpful.
Mama's got a brand new
Uh-oh.
bag.
When were you getting shot? Oh, jeez.
I
Where's the bloodhound? I don't really get frustrated in this game too much. I just don't understand. I thought we were following the horizon. I was toast. Oh, there's the bloodhound. Good shot. Good shot. Throw some more grenades. Well, we're learning. No harm. I don't think the Bloodhound needs me around anymore. I have a great chance to change my title now. Yes, big trouble. At least this is less infuriating than when I don't get Loba and somebody else does but never puts down the Loba stick. Nice, look at you. Dip, dive, dip, dodge, dip, and dive. If you dip, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. It's 8:50 West Coast time. We've got time for one more game on this, the Gaming Morning Show in the GMS Gaming Hour. Thanks for being with us. I am Ryan. I'm flying solo today. Sean is on vacation. I mentioned that was one of my favorite things that news anchors used to do back in the day. Sean is on vacation. Let's give you the one Gaming Morning Show morning gaming re-news piece that I have for you. This came from GameSpot's Haley Williams. Apparently, people are paying over $10,000 for Scalped next-gen consoles. Now, I didn't get the $10,000 mark in any of the actual paragraphs that I copied for prep, so there's a good chance that that headline is designed to be a cumulative thing. But happy vacation, Sean. That's very kind of you. He didn't take me with him, though, so do we want to wish him that much of a happy vacation? It was just a weekend trip to an isolated beach house, you know. So, it's not like he's out there, you know, at Disneyland or anything, right? Hey, that was kind of my Beetlejuice voice right there. Anyway, but according to Haley Williams, people have bought them between $850 and $1,200 in most cases on sites like eBay, whereas you can get them for $500 and $400 for the disc and non-disc versions, respectively. And I saw them as high as $1,700. I'm like, I don't think anyone's going to buy one for $1,700. But because I say that, plenty of people are, because people do that. I mean, I may not get one now. I may wait a little while. Like, the pressure of pre-ordering and all that stuff is tough. Plus, I know Sean's going to get one.
But I hope you know that it's just going to make you crazy.
Here we go.
Eyes on the prize.
Okay, my whole team's with me. I got a Rampart. She broke off. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. I'm definitely sure that those teams we're still going to beat. I'm going to go here. Good news out in the open, or bad news out in the open. Good news. Nope. Oh, I do have a Pathfinder. Okay. I hear a Loba. Trying to see who's shooting. Okay, so it's Rampart.
Let's see what we have over here.
Where are you throwing?
Enemy over. I bet we'll find something good here. We're already inside the next ring. There'd better be some good loot around here.
Why are we running away? We shouldn't run away. Okay, where's our path? Path is in trouble. Ah! That was great of them to run in, as one unit. They came in a wave. And it didn't help our Rampart ran away. Just jumped off. Yeah, just wait. Yeah, thousands of dollars for sure. Yeah, we have been monitoring now in stock, but that is a good call, Nintendo. Oh, there goes my controller. Now in stock. .net. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it a show today. I want to edit that interview with Matuz on the ChicagoGamespace.com and put it up on our YouTube page. So we will be back tomorrow, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. Sean will be back for the first hour at least. And we'll have fun with you tomorrow. Again, stick around because Carol will join us and likely going to host her stream at some point tonight. So if you've never watched her play Apex, you can. She's great energy in the stream, and she's got volume to her too. So when things get chaotic, big screams, but big laughs as well. It's just a really fun space. Yeah, you're welcome. We'll host you again tomorrow. Be sure to check out Nintendo Nerds, 8 p.m. tomorrow night Pacific time, unless they bump it up to 7. And then Sundays at 2 Pacific time. That's twitch.tv/Nintendo Nerds. For everyone who made it possible, I'm Ryan. Thanks for having fun with us today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Mateusz Janik, thank you so much for joining us as well. Monday, November 16th, 2020. Happy birthday, Jeff! All right, later.
I feel alive wherever Just tell me what you want to hear. Since I'm